Good afternoon guys, it's Jenny here from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. A quick share this afternoon of just trying to, I've been making some journaling cards, some Woodland themed journaling cards to go into the gratitude journal for Becky, the Woodland themed gratitude journal for Becky and its companion as well. And I just thought I would turn on the camera to share what I've done and basically do like a how to do that. I'm using this paper pack. It's called Wild at Heart and I picked this up at Hobbycraft. So it's mainly that I'm using. Love it, I love it, and I've made these so far just to show. So I've done some layering with some music paper, and this is like some paper that a friend gave me that looks like wood, and I've just inked it a little bit. So I just thought I'd turn the camera on and we can perhaps do a few ourselves together. Okay. And, oh, that's a nice one, I really like. I just love I love the image. And that. So this is what I've done. We're going to just do a few together. I thought I would just, since I turned the camera on the last video I did was the stenciling and stamping on the plain pages. I wanted to share this with you because I've did a bit more. I did this one, this sort of series of pages, because Becky likes all things Japanese. She loves Japanese things, and this was the Oriental kind of stamp set that I picked up in a what's the word? Charity shop haul a few weeks ago. So I did this little combination which I really like. I thought I'd share it with you before we get to the flip through. And that's like the stencil underneath and the stamp on the top. I just thought that looked really nice. Anyway, so there's that. So first and foremost, let's have a look and see about getting the materials together for our journaling cards. I've managed to find a mini paper cutter a friend gave me ages ago, and I forgot that I had. So that'll be good. I might have to do it sort of kind of at an angle, mind you, because of where the camera is. Now, the first thing I've done is I might actually stick some things together and then work with this one. So I've actually prepared this beforehand. So it's the piece of card, and I've stuck halfway down. I don't know if you can see it, halfway down another piece of card onto it, and then I also, so to cover the top, I just popped on the to-do list from this set here that I picked up. I picked up a set, and I can't remember what I've done the other bit the other day in the Deborah Smith sale. So we'll cut that in a mo, but we can do that whilst these are drying. So I thought I'd do that, and I also thought we could look at which one was it? Which one? Oh yes. So what you'll need for this is basically some card, 2 or 3 different designs, your scissors or paper cutter. If you haven't got one and you can afford to get like a corner punch, I think that would be really good. It'll be quick. Or otherwise, what you can do if you haven't got a corner punch, when it comes to rounding the corners of your cards, because I think it really gives them a professional finish, if you get a little bottle like so, or a little something, or a bottle lid, and if you can see, basically place it in the corner of your card. Just draw a little rounded edge around, if you can see it. So if you get your, and draw a little rounded edge like that, with a little pencil, and then just cut it. Just use a pair of scissors. That'll be fine. That'll give you your rounded edge. You can use any ink to ink the edges. You don't have to, mind. You don't have to. ink the edges. It's not a necessity, but it would help. Right, so first and foremost, what was I going to do with this one? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do something a little bit different. Right, so you've got this one here. Can you see these? Let's have a look at these. And all I'm going to do with these, for instance, is perhaps pop a little paper across the top. Perhaps we can do that with one of them. What do you think? Little music paper, because I think that will give us a little, because this is light, it's a light back, so you can still journal on the back there. Some people, I'm going to just ink the edge, and I'm going to use this, it's called old paper. If you can see that, I'll just ink the edge on that. I'd like it to be kind of a green. I'll have to do it around this way, sorry guys. So I'm going to ink the edge and then just glue it. And I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac glue because it really dries quickly. Let's pop that there, and we might put a little bit of ribbon around this as well. So I actually have opened a new Fabri-Tac, to be fair, because this one is coming to the end of its. Right, so tiny bit of music paper, whatever other scrap you might have on hand. Could be a bit of a botanical paper from an old book. Okay, that's going to just pop that on the top there like so. Okay, let's glue that. Let's just glue that like that and put it over like so. Okie dokie. Oh, sorry. Right, can you see that? I'm trying to zoom in with a gluey hand. Probably not a good idea. Probably not the best idea I've had in a while, to be fair, guys, is it? Right, so let's do a couple. And I found this little scrap in my stash, this scrap of ribbon, so I thought we could use that as a band around the middle. And also, now if you want, this isn't actually, that's better. Some people I've seen, as I said before, just take cut a sponge, a bigger sponge, and cut a little section off and use that for their inking. You want to just to give your edges a real distressed look, so you don't have to have lots of money and expensive bits and bobs. I've also seen a lady, I was thinking about this earlier, I can't remember who it was, who uses, I think for her inking and distressing, she uses shoe polish, and I think it works really quite well. But I need to confirm that. If I can find, it probably won't be when I put the video up now, to be fair, because I want to get it uploaded. But in a few days, if I come across it, I will add the link to the video. I think it will be useful. Okay, so what I'm going to do with that now, I'm just going to, can you see? Now I'm just going to get the edge there, like so. And let's tidy that up like so. Let's do it that way. Okay, so we've got a straight edge. Okay, guys. Right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go across. You can take a bit of ribbon, you can take a bit of washi tape, or should you have even just a pretty piece of paper that you've cut into a strip to make like a little paper washi, do that. Okay. slim frame. Oh, I think we might have to. Time really flies with these videos, doesn't it? Time really flies. I am sorry if you can hear the clanging and banging with my neighbours next door. Ow, ow, I'm working at the kitchen table and it can be a bit noisy. Let's see. There we go. Here we go. So I hope you guys have had a kind of good day. I'll tell you what I'm going to do with one of these. I'm going to put a leaf on like I did on, what have I done with all those cards? Just had them, didn't I? Yeah. Right, so that's one. So as I say, feel free to use whatever you might like, even just another bit of paper. Another bit of paper. Now somewhere I do have a decent pair of scissors. Decent pair of scissors. Because I'm just going to use, that's one there, right. So, right. Right, there we go. Okay. And now we're going to do that. Like that. Oh, we'll just do the one. I think we'll just do the one just for time. And I'll do the other one off camera. What do you think, guys? I think that could look quite nice, couldn't it? Like, am I doing it? Yeah, let's do it that way. And here it's just coming to the end there. 12 minutes. So that's one. Gee, guys, you don't have to use a leaf, to be fair. You don't have to use a leaf. It's not necessary. You could use a little flower that you've cut out. You fussy cut out of a book. Let's just pop that on like so. And then I'm just going to ink the edge on that one. Yeah, you could use anything really. Right. And on the back. Now also, because it's a gratitude journal, I've picked out some stamps that I've had from a little while ago that just have words, little journal prompts on them, like thankful, grateful, gratitude, and that sort of thing. And I've used that on these ones. Do you know what? So I'm so sorry. This really... Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. What seems to be not as effective as I'd like. Right, I'm a little bit heavy-handed, as you can see, with my inking, and I like more than just a hint. You may have noticed that, guys, with the things that I... There you go. Right. So that's that one. Okay, that's my Stays On ink. We might just have... Now on that, let's just... We could actually leave that one quite plain, couldn't we? Let's just ink that up. And then... Okay. So, you get the gist of just layering. Just putting some layers on. So that's just with a bit of music paper on the inside, on the back. Might just use a bit of, I've got some washes. Might just use a bit of washi. Let's just use a bit of washi on that, shall we? I might have to cut that. I won't have my decent scissors. Oh, Sorry guys, it's very difficult. I'm just doing it from behind the camera, but you get the gist. Let's see if I'll put that bit under there like so. And then that goes there like that. Right, even. I might even double it up because it's not really, doesn't have the pop that I'd like. Perhaps with that, might just give it a bit of a lift. What do you think? Okay. Right. So, a couple more. And what I will do is, I've got, what have I got? A couple. Oh, a tiny little. There you go. This says thank you, if you can see. And so I'm going to ink that. Thank you on the back. And I think we'll go for something else on the other one. What have we got? We have thankful every day. Should we go for that one? Let's go for thankful every day. And we'll put it on the back because I really like that, the clean, that be quite clean. Shall I pop it over here? Let's pop it over there and see how that works. And leave the top here really blank. Okay. Thankful every day. That's those two. I also thought I'd do something a little bit different. I do have, now where's that? Right, so we've got this one here. Should I do this one now? No, tell you what. Let's get just some plain card. I bought some like these. And I have picked up a postmark stamp. You might not all have one of those, but whatever, if even you don't, you could still use, if you get some postage stamps, vintage or otherwise, that you like, you could actually just make a little feature using little cards. And I picked out an appropriate kind of tree, foresty, botanically, what's the word again? Postage stamp. Right guys, I think I'm going to have to, am I have to throw it? No. So we've got a postage stamp on a piece of, and it's just, from a scrapbook. Really cheap and cheerful, like a kiddie's scrapbook type thing. From one of our local cheap and cheerful shops. And I thought I might actually, what I might do, and some of the pockets in these journals will just have some of these in, or maybe just on a plain page, if I can stop myself from embellishing absolutely every single page in the whole journal. Very difficult for me. Leave a room for Becky actually to write things of her own. Might just clip on with a paper clip. Might just do that. So guys, so you've got the gist. So I've got my postage stamp now. Do you know what I've done before on this? I'll show you, because it's quite a big one. Let's ink it up. I put it on upside down before. Silly mummy. But I probably won't do it. Well, we'll do one of each. So I'll do a little bit so it's hanging off the page, so we don't get the whole stamp. And then I'll do the whole, and you get the gist of how it all looks. Okay, right, so let's pop that. What have I got? What have I got? What have I got? Let's do it onto, let's just, if it's going off the edge, put it on top of my little table mat. Right, here we go. Here we go. Let me just confirm on a piece of scrap. I've got it. Yeah, it's not actually upside down as I've done before on a particularly bad day. So we'll do these guys and I'll switch the camera off, I think, and we'll come back and do some more. Shall I go for it? Shall I go? Yeah, let's just go for it. Love it. Love, 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 love. Next one I'm going to do. You see what I mean with the effect of them kind of halfway off. So that's sort of right across. And then I'm going to do this halfway, shall we? I'll do it all the way down. But I'm going to do it halfway across. I love this stamp. Love, 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 love. And then the final one I'm just going to do, so it's got about a third. We'll do it just in the top, a little discreet. Yep. There we go. So that's 3. All right, there you go. Okay, gonna do the thing with the, oh actually no I shouldn't, should I? I was gonna automatically round the edges, which you don't do with postcards, do you, silly thing? Let's just ink them up. Let's just ink it up. I'm gonna leave the back blank. Dare I? Leave something blank, oh my word. Come out with a cold sweat. Actually leaving something blank, oh don't even say the words. But this is a lovely weight card and I like the colour. Love the colour of it. As I said, it was probably, oh I don't know, £1.49 or something in a big book, like a kiddie's scrapbook type thing for sticking bits and pieces on. Or shall I pop something on the back? No, I will leave it. There's plenty going on. There's plenty. All right. So it's that one. And then I'm going to upload this, guys, I think. Upload this one. And I'll come back. We'll do some more. We'll do a couple of other styles. I haven't done that. Okay. My daughter's singing, even though she kind of mutters along to herself when she's engrossed in something like a puzzle or writing or colouring. Doesn't even know she's doing it. Interesting. I think we will leave that blank. Okie dokie. So here we go. But this we've just done. So what have we done? What have we done? What have we done? Just these two here then, guys, so far. Okay. So you've got a little collage on the back. A little bit of music paper washi, music paper ribbon and the leaf or floral or whatever you quite fancy as a big collage. If you wanted it to hang off the edge and it's just paper, what I'd suggest is put it onto cards. If you cut out a lovely flower from a book, stick it onto card, then fussy cut it, and then you can stick it on and it'll have a bit of body. This is just fabric, so it makes no odds. And we've done this. So I hope that's been useful. I hope it's just a couple of ideas. I might, because I'm going to do some more, I'll turn the camera back on and we can do a few more. Okay, guys? Take care. Bye. Bye.